Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good whatever you want to call it. Wherever you are in the world today, I appreciate you all. Welcome, 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 welcome. Today is Saturday the 16th for myself. It is 10:06 a.m. We are going to do a little bit of everything today. So, first things first, I have printed 3 gridfinity projects. I don't know if I'm going to do all 3 for today's gridfinity episode. I haven't figured that out yet. Does that fit? No, it doesn't. Well, it kind of does. It's just real tight. Which is fine. And okay, I'm fine with that. Okay, anyhow. I think I'm gonna try printing this first today. I don't know a whole lot about if this is going to work, but let's find out. So I need to unload the red print because I did finish this print with red. So while that's unloading, let's go ahead and load this guy up. I don't expect this to take forever. This is probably an hour and a half print. I don't know. I'm guessing. And then we're going to be printing blue. Ooh, does it not fit? Ooh, it barely fits. It's a lot bigger of a file than I thought it was going to be. So, then the million-dollar question is 5 hours. Ugh. And it's 250. I don't know if I have enough. I mean, I bought another spool, so I should be fine. Oh, let's send it. Oh, you guys can't see. I apologize. There's something with this program. I don't know what it is in the hotkeys that I'm using to swap over. Yeah, that's weird. Anyhow, let's print this. Save red, because I don't need it. I can't believe this is a 5-hour print. Like that's crazy. Actually, I'm gonna change some settings. Let's see if I can't speed this up some. Hold on! Stupid program keeps swapping scenes on me. Turn off these macros. Let's cancel this. Let's change. Change the walls down to 2. Let's do 3. Well, no. we'll do the bottom as 2s. I'll do the outside walls as 2. We'll do the top as 3, just to make sure that the top has a little bit better surface, because that's going to take all the abuse. I don't know why this isn't working correctly. So that should get us what we need there. I gotta figure this out. Why it keeps changing. Slice. Like I said, something new with this program. Don't know what it is. That saved us. I mean, really, not a whole lot of time. Whatever. Right. We'll crank her up. It's a 5-hour print. We'll crank it up to 125% once it gets moving. Uh-oh. I forgot to load. So 240, that's fine. That should be good. Okay. How do I want to do this? I'm contemplating on if I want to do all 3 files on today's Gridfinity episode, or if I just want to do 2 of the 3. Either way, I gotta find parts. So, we're gonna let this warm up. You guys can come along with me while I look for parts for said item. So let's zoom out. They are, I believe, down here in this tray and that tray. Is what I'm looking for. So, I need Sharpie. Sharpie fits in one of these. Should have a deburring tool somewhere. I think it's in here. That fits one of those. Drawing a blank. I don't remember. I think the big one was supposed to be a different. Yeah, I'm almost positive that's what it was supposed to be. And I think these are basic pins, but I don't have basic pins. We'll go with that. What's up, Spectra? I'm good. I have some news for today. So, if you stick around for a little bit, I will announce that. It won't be, I'm not gonna, wait forever. I'm just waiting to see if certain people show up first before we do that. So, kind of got an action-packed day. Well, I don't want to say an action-packed day. I have a lot of things I would like to get done today. Let's just say that. The goal is to get a bunch of stuff printed, and I spent a good hour this morning trying to figure out how to buy something. So that's what the announcement is, and I'm excited. I can't wait, honestly, and hopefully it shows up by the end of the week. So, gonna make me extremely happy. So, yeah, I'm excited. Really excited, actually. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do my gridfinity episode today, really fast, while this is starting. So this is a pretty long print. Like I said, it's a 5-hour print. I'm gonna try speeding it up to 125%, which then will make it down to like a 4-hour print. I think it's gonna kill this spool, which is fine. I think. Yeah, I mean, I have another spool. I just bought another one. It showed up this morning, so that's why I was waiting on the spool to show up to run this print. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm doing pretty good. How are you, by the way? I don't think I actually asked you how are you doing this morning. I'm actually feeling decent for once, so I'm kind of excited. It was an unexpected purchase today, so which I think kind of revamped some energy into me today. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do 2 of these 3 files. Yeah, I think I'm going to do 2 of 3. So let's clean off my desk a little bit. Let's get this video shot and over with so we can move on with our day. Let's move the tablet over here out of the way for the time being. Move my microphones. Move the filament because I don't need that right now. I'm gonna do. Let's do this guy and this guy. No. Let's do these 2. We're gonna do these 2 files first. And I should get a MMU3 for my core one. Well, that's nice. What colors are you thinking about doing for your trident? I mean, that's more the question. I don't like this print. I may end up reprinting this. I boogered up, and for some reason... Oh, no, I think this is when I had the issues with it being stuck and I had to pause it. There's clearly a line right down the middle of it. There you go. You can see it now. I don't think it's going to affect the performance of this part at all, but it's just a hole with some pins and a deburring tool. But like I can't get a nail on it, and I can't break it apart. I don't think it's going anywhere. So let's do our shorts for today. So it'd be one thing I can knock off the to-do list real fast. YouTube. Add. Change this to 3 minutes because I can't do this in 15 seconds. And I would like... Uh-oh. I already see an issue with this print. I hope it doesn't become a bigger problem. I'm going to let it go. I can't get that up there, so I'll just put it down there. don't remember which way this goes. I think it goes that way. Yeah, it's gotta go that way. So if I put that back on there like that. Today day 6, I think. Today is day 6, right? I think it's day 6. Welcome back, everybody, to day 6 of 30 Days of Gridfinity, and today we are featuring 2 different prints. The first one is going to be the Milwaukee Switchback Blade. This one actually happens to be the Doyle Harbor Freight knockoff version, which, by the way, I highly recommend if you're interested in any kind of box cutters. It's a great, great tool. And the other one is a deburring and pen other utensil holder as well here in the back. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, guys. Hey, I did that in one take. I'm shocked. What's up, Athens? I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get this short done real fast. Hold on. Hashtag 3D printing. Hashtag. Let's just go with 3D. Hashtag. Oh, man, I don't have room. Okay, that's fine. Upload short. Anywho. Today we are printing the tool holder first, which is a 5-hour print. I did just finish up my 2, technically I printed 3, but I printed a tool holder for box cutters, so that's what this is, and then I printed a tool holder for a deburring tool and a Sharpie and pens and something else. I don't remember. I have another one, which is tomorrow's video, and I'm going to probably print something else to go with it, but this is a memory card holder as well to hold all my memory cards. That's going to go somewhere up here too at some point, but that'll be tomorrow's video with something else. I don't know what I'm going to print with it, but I want to get this tool holder printed first. It's probably a 4.5-hour print by the time I speed it up a little bit. Yeah, well, I mean, I try to talk differently in my shorts because it's intentional. I'm trying to draw a little bit of hype with the tone and how I say it, and I'm trying to make it very short, very simple, but yet clear and what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm trying to eliminate any like filler words and pauses and those kind of things. So it's trying to keep the audience engaged. So I feel like my short game in the last 6 days has come a really, really long ways. So I'm kind of excited about doing shorts because now I feel like I have I don't want to say a solid understanding, but I at least have a baseline to kind of, I have like a niche now, like it makes sense to me. And it's like before I was just too scared on how to do one. I didn't want to even attempt it. I just don't have any motivation doing them. Now I at least have something to look at and say, okay, this is an idea. Let's roll with that. So kind of a two-folded problem that is solved all at the same time. So you just found out of a Zer film, like they have really cool filaments. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's make the announcement that I have for today, which is kind of a huge thing for me. Let me update this really fast. And we'll see if anybody catches it. How do I do this? Brain fart. Where's it at? I'm thinking here. Streamlabs. I think it's Streamlabs. Yeah, Streamlabs. Oh crap, I don't remember. I need to hook up chat. I need to do that too, chatbot. Why do I keep forgetting that? You guys are supposed to remember to keep me engaged with this kind of stuff. Anywho. So today's big announcement is the AMS2 Pro has been ordered. I don't have any details. I don't know when it's going to show up. But it has been ordered. Let me add some text. Okay. AMS2 Pro has been ordered. This is going to need to be somewhat small, so let's go with, I don't know, 72. Select colors, green. Nope, that's not big enough. That's too big. 48. Okay. It's still too big. Edit. Okay, there we go. Actually, I did, but it wasn't just me. So, Trucker Printed donated $100 yesterday to me at the end of my stream via an Amazon gift card and told me to buy filament with it. I ran it by him first if he wanted me to buy filament or if he wanted me to take that money and put it towards the AMS2 Pro. He told me he didn't care how I spent it, just long as I enjoyed it, and he appreciated everything and all of that jazz. So I told him, I'm like, to me, it makes more sense to invest it into the AM2 Pro. So my employer, where I work at, we function off of a employee recognition program called Sparks, and we get donation points based on Spark recognitions. And I had like $1,400 worth of Spark points loaded back in like January or February. I had bought a 4K Nikon digital SLR camera with 1,000 of those points, and I forgot that I still had like $270 worth of points loaded. So I went ahead and spent those on a $250 Amazon gift card. So that put me up to $350. I did run into an issue where I can't figure out how to transfer it out of Amazon to like I tried buying like a Visa gift card and it wouldn't work. So I'm like, I don't know how else to do it. So I had some money saved over in a savings account. So I just transferred the money from there over. I paid the additional money that was remaining to get it home, which was like another $60 or $70 out of my own money for it. And I'm like, I'm just going to transfer the money over from there. I'll just leave the gift card in the Amazon account because it will get spent. I'll probably buy a bunch of filament with it, honestly. Yeah, the wife's going to hate me, but whatever. So yeah. Basically, I have like $100-ish out of pocket now for an AMS2 Pro. So yeah. So that's how I got the AMS2 Pro. So combination of Trucker Printed donated $100 last night to my email on my account and sent me an email with it, and then he told me in chat, hey, before, like, go check your email ASAP, and I read it, and I was blown away. So yeah, I was very, very, very appreciated, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I'm still blown away that he donated $100. So, anywho, so we have purchased the AMS2 Pro. I expect that to be here probably Tuesday or Wednesday. It might be here Thursday, but it'll be here probably by the end of the week. Another reason why I'm excited about it is because I am off all week, so I do plan to be live probably every day. I don't know how long I'll be live every day, but I do plan to be live probably during the day a decent amount. So the AMS2 Pro will be here, and I'll probably do it live. More than likely, actually. So yeah. Next step on my agenda. I am going to check out my local marketplace really fast because I need to relist the printer and the computer that we posted last week. So let's renew listing for the CR10 and renew the listing for the computer. No. Cancel. Relist. I don't know why I marked that as sold. I did not. This thing is being stupid is what it is. Close. Mark is available. Let's update the price on the CR10. Let's knock it down to 110. Save. Local pickup only. Save. I'm not changing the price on the PC. A bunch of people's asked about it, but I had somebody interested, but then he just, like, ghosted me completely. The file that we're printing is on layer 2, so let's go ahead and bump that speed up to 125% on sport mode. We'll leave it there. That should be good. You're going to get into the RC racing hobby. Is there a scene around your house that does RC racing? Okay. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan for today. So, printer's going. We've done today's episode of Gridfinity for 30 days. I do need to post some more stuff. I did talk about this yesterday. I need to go through some of my drawers and start pawning off some stuff from the RC world that I have. So, unfortunately, this is probably going to be a little boring for some of you all. I apologize in advance, but it's stuff that I need to get done. So, let's get that done. We're going to go through my drawers. These are the drawers I'm talking about for your reference. I have 2 of these that are like my catch-all. This is where a lot of the stuff is going to end up out here in small containers, like thread inserts for 3D printed parts, screws, springs, that kind of stuff. So that's all good. That stays. My junk drawer full of random bearings, seals, hardware. Nothing in there I'm selling. JB Weld, which is thread locker. Ball bearings, batteries. Nope, that all stays. So nothing in there. It's the other one that I need. This one is a very expensive box. So what do I have in here that I can get rid of? Oh, there's the Sharpie I was looking for. Yep. I need those 3 tools is probably $100-ish. This is probably a $75 sensor. That's a $50 sensor. That stays. That's going. X-Acto knife. That's what goes in there. Allen key. That needs to come out. I forgot I had those. Because again, they get stuffed in here and get lost, and then I can't find it and I forget about it. So put the cap on the X-Acto knife before I cut my finger. I think the tweezers actually fit in there too. Yep, they do. Here's the other Allen key I was missing. And I think I have room for a pick. Yep, I do. Okay. And then I have 2 of the cheaper transponders. Those are going to stay. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more transponders. That's $75 a piece. So there's 3, 4, 5. I have at least 5 here, and I think I have more already on the car. The $1 million question is, can I sell some of these? Because I don't think I need this many. I'll keep 3. This one's, I think, the newest. Yeah, so we'll keep that guy. And I'll keep this one and this one. Or should I just sell the 2 MRTs and keep the 3 MyLaps? Let me look. I don't know how much they sell for used. Give me a second. No, you're fine, Trucker Printer. By the way, good morning. I figured you were walking to go get a shower or something, so that's why you didn't respond. So but I did order the AMS this morning, so it's been a disaster. So I took your $100 and cashed that into Amazon, and then I went to my employer recognition portal, and I still had $250 on there, so I transferred that over to an Amazon gift card, which made $350. The problem is I can't figure out how to get it off of Amazon onto another like Visa gift card to go to Bambu Labs portal to buy it directly from Bambu. So now I'm stuck with $350 worth of Amazon gift cards. It's fine. I transferred money over from one account to my checking account, so I bought the AMS with that money, and then I'm just gonna just gently use the gift card as fit for other stuff, basically, which is fine. Let me delete this listing. Wait a minute. Let me check this first. Active listings. Delete listing. Nobody. Delete. Okay, those have been updated. So now I need to look up the costs of what these MRT transponders sell for used. MRT transponder. Let's look on Marketplace first. $65. Jesus, there's one for 30. I ain't selling for $30. They can kiss my butt. Okay. Usually these have to get listed on a racing site. I'm just trying to find something that's new, not 4 years old, because that's almost how old these posts are. And also, how much are they new? I gotta go look that up now, too. They've changed a lot in price. They've gone up, not down. Okay. So they were $55 like years ago, used. Okay. I'm thinking I can sell them for $60 a piece. I just don't want to underquote myself, like, and they just sell way too fast. So let's go to RC. Let's just look here. Search. Oops. Nope. Wrong. I guess I could do this on the PC. Let's do that real fast. Let me see if I can get this to work, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Facebook. Like, let's go here and look. MRT. Man, that sounds awful rough. I'm gonna let it go. $60. Yep. Looks like I can sell them for $60 a piece. So that's what I'm gonna sell them for. So let's get them cleaned up real fast and get them listed and get them sold. Oh. Well, sorry, I can't see chat. Hold on. I'm still trying to get used to this new setup with the microphone and a camera over here. So I randomly lose visual to chat. The AMS has been indispensable for me. I look forward to it, honestly. I can't wait. You have best reviews, at least, with the bamboo. You just said what was true. It just started printing, no problems, and not sponsored to lie about sponsors. I mean, yeah. Sure. And you're at Gallup, New Mexico. You said you're going Salt Lake City? Is that what it was? Is that where you're heading? So you're heading northbound still? Guess I probably could put some heat shrink over that. Let's do that instead. Let me find my heat shrink. Where did I put that? Should be down here. Now that I think about it. It is. Oh, scissors. They're back here. Ah, I dropped scissors and it almost hit my foot. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad, actually. I hope this gets down small enough. It should. Need a heat gun. AC. That in. Trying to do this without burning my fingers. That looks good. Turn the AC back on. Okay. I need something to clean with. I had cleaner somewhere around here. Where did it go? What did I do with it? There it is. Like, I knew I had glass cleaner somewhere. Can you make an RC car for street racing if I am saying right? Yeah, I mean, I'm actually probably going to be posting a car that would actually be amazing for street racing. So that's on my to-do list today, is to post that car. So back to what we're doing over here. So we're going to clean up some of these guys. So Windex. There we go. Got 2 of those. Get those laid out for pictures. Going through Navajo Nation today. I bet that's pretty out there. Facebook, Marketplace, sell, create listing, 1 item, add photos, MRT, transponders, used in good condition, up for sale, 2 MRT transponders for RC racing. These work in the older My Laps system without any issues. Both working order and is $60 plus shipping per item. Let's just do 65 and call it shipped. Next. Shipped in local pickup. Use your own. Do not buy through Marketplace. PM me, please. Publish. Why does it not post on groups anymore? It used to. Huh? When did that change? Oh well. Let's try this in here. RC Dirtable Classifieds. No. 2 MRT transponders. Working condition. $65 shipped each. Need to add pictures. There we go. Add groups. I need to add that to RC. Let's go third oval group. RC oval anything. Extreme RC swap and shop. Dirt oval racing. RC buy sell trade. Oval RC bargain bin. I'm in way too many groups. Sorry this is taking so long, guys. That's probably good. Send. Post. Okay, anywho. Rugged beauty. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, absolutely. But, again, I get it. But that's also kind of the drawl of that area is it's so... what's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't say abandoned, but like it's just raw natural beauty, basically. There's nothing special about it. So that gets me those two posted. Now the question is should I post this guy? I feel like I need to. Because it's just collecting dust. But if you're still around Athens, this is the car that you would need for like road racing. All-wheel drive, belt-driven, center motor shaft. Oh, so it's all-wheel drive, aka four-wheel drive. It's actually a good car. I just don't use it. It's just collecting dust. So I just don't know. I don't know what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. I know the receiver is going to stay. The transponder I can probably sell because I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm pondering here real quick. Great for a week, but you need green. Yeah, I could see that. I could, from coming from like, like, yeah, I get that. Like from where I'm at and everything else, I could only imagine that I could only do that for so long, and I would probably miss grass for sure. I could see that being valid. I don't know how much to even post this for now. And then the next question is do I sell my body? I don't think I do. I don't think anybody's gonna want it, but I sign and number all my bodies because I paint these. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna sell it with the body. So I think the body stays. I think the motor's gonna have to go. I'll leave the fan on there. Yeah, I think it's what we're gonna do. Golly, this thing is dirty. Let's tear this apart a little bit. I need a screwdriver. Actually, I'm gonna take the fan off. I don't know. I'll sell it. I'll list it with the fan. It's fine. I don't want to deal with it. So those come off. Those come off. Come on. What would be the money for a Back to the Future DeLorean? Well, I mean, that depends. I don't even know if they make a Back to the Future DeLorean body, first off. Oh, did I really just break the fan? I did. Son of a biscuit. I'm gonna have to fix that now. Which is fine. I need a pick, which should be up here. I don't know how that broke off. That makes no sense. Whatever. Let's fix this real fast. Okay, that's that. Welcome back, Athens. You have a friend, so he just p1s for body prints. I mean, if you figure out the body, if you're just talking running gear, I'm thinking here. Give me a second. I don't know what I have that would work, that would justify what you're looking for. This chassis is probably $100 by itself. So if I do this backwards, it would be 100 for the chassis. It would be probably 40 for the servo. It'd be another 30 for the motor, 10 for the fan. So 30. I could probably make this function for around let's just call it $200. You would need a battery for, let's see here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that fan mount's broke. Never mind, that's got to come off. Fudge sickles me. Yeah, I could sell this as a probably. Let me see if I have a receiver and a radio. I probably have a battery I could let go. Let me look around real quick. I would say $225. I could probably make it run. I mean, this is 110 scale. That's what these are. So I would assume that's what you're referring to as typical scale. So this is a Javelin. I think it's a Javelin body. So, and that's what this is. So this car's probably the only good I wouldn't even call it a basher. This is like a professional race grade. It's just old, which becomes a good bashing car. Let me see what else I have for this. Hold on. So I have the spare parts, which is not cheap. I want to say this was like $75 by itself. I would let that go with that because it's useless to me. So that's those. I'm gonna sell it without the fan because the fan mount's broke, so that's kind of pointless. Radios. I don't know what I have that I can let go. I know I have a cheap radio somewhere. I'm just thinking. Give me a second. I don't know what I did with it. It came with my crawler, and I don't use it. Where is that radio? It's gotta be over here. Where did that go? Oh, it ain't over here. I don't think I have any low-grade radios. I really don't. Everything I have is high-end shit. I have one somewhere, and I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it in forever, which tells me it's buried. Okay, let's do this. 140. I can put an ESC. Let's call it $200 shipped. I can do it for $200 shipped, and you can buy radio and receiver off of Amazon for like 30 or 40 bucks. So you're talking like $250 total at that point. So that would get you everything that you would need, and I will give you a battery. I have an ESC that I can throw in with it. Won't be nothing crazy, but it'll make it do what it needs to do. Let me see how much a cheap radio and receiver is on Amazon. RXTX. So I personally have a Fly Sky. I use it, which is why I won't sell mine. And you only need, I think you only need a 2-channel. Radio Link makes pretty good stuff too. Yeah, so it looks like for like around $40, like something like that. Like I said, I own one of these, love it. So yeah, you could do, so basically you'd be at like $250 total. Oh, and you need a charger, but again, those are cheap. You need a LiPo charger, so you need a 2S LiPo charger, and they're cheap. So you can get a small one for not a lot of money. Let me go all departments. So a 2S LiPo charger. I wouldn't go with nothing crazy low, but I mean, that's, again, this comes down to your expectations and what you're wanting to do with it. But personally, I would spend a little bit more money on a charger than $12. Where is the charger I'm looking for? Where are you, charger? Thinking that one, which was 30 bucks. Again, I personally don't have like this low end stuff like this, so I would sell it to you because I don't have a use for it. Where in the world do they not sell them anymore? Okay, clearly not. Let me go over here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can get a charger for, like I said, $20-$30. That will do what you need to do without a problem. Batteries are cheap. Honestly, I really don't want to ship with the battery, but I'll let one of mine go. I don't care. It'll have an XT60 plug on it to make life easier for you guys, whoever wants to use it. So XT60 plug. So if you look up a charger that'll work with an XT60 plug, I would probably go with that personally, and it's $29. So wait a minute, is this DC only? Let me look. How does this work? Hold on. Let me look on an actual website that I'm used to, not Amazon. I don't buy hobby grade stuff from Amazon hardly ever. Let's just do this. Nope. Why am I drawing a brain fart? There we go. A Main Hobbies is typically where I buy a lot of my stuff. I just don't buy stuff anymore because I have what I need. Lowest to highest. Compact lipo. Where was that at? Charger, yeah. Like, that's what I would go with. But the question is how does it work? So it uses a USB-C input. Okay. That's like tiny. And it says it'll do 10 amps. Okay, that for the price, that's the charger I would go with. I don't know if Trucker's interested in it, but he was asking about it. So yeah. So if we do that route, I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to sell you the car. Let me find an ESC real fast. Hold on. Because I literally, this is my wheelhouse. I have this whole box full of stuff. I'm not calling it junk because it's not junk. I would sell you this charger, but you would need a DC power supply to power it, and this is like $100. So again, this is a high-end charger, not something simple. Let me see what I have first so I can offer you something that makes the most sense. I can give you probably one of these. Yeah, we'll probably do that. I could throw that in there too. Let's start with that. Let's do that. That and that. I think that one's burned up. Let me smell it. I think this one's burned up. One of these is burned up. I'll test it before I sell it, but I'm pretty sure this is the burnt up one. I fried one, so it smells like electrical fire. It's bad. So we'll do that. And that's a brushed. Is that a brushed one? Yeah, that's the crawler brush one. Okay, that ain't gonna work. So you would get a controller, a speed controller, steering servo, motor, chassis, all the spare parts, $200. You would need a radio, and a battery. And you would need a radio, which is $30 or $40, and a battery charger, which is another $30. So that's sub $300, and then you would need a body. So this particular car is a team associated touring car 6.1. So I think it's a TC 6.1. So it's team associated is who makes it. Oh, sorry. TC 6.2. I was wrong. I still have the original box. I have a ton of spare parts to go with it. So factory, the slick tires. So I got a pair of slicks to go with it. I've got rear arms. I have front arms. I have bulkhead hub carriers, steering blocks. Another hub carrier for the rear, bumper and brace, servo mounts, and then this car, obviously, and I don't even remember what's in this box. I know it's full of stuff. So this has hubs for adjustable hubs. Looks like sway bar links, another set of arms, diff outdrive adjustability height shims, ball studs. Basically, it's all adjustable pieces is what this is. Oh, and more sway bar links, a bunch of different kinds, which all have different, all kinds of different thicknesses for strength of sway bars. So it's a lot of stuff, basically. I guarantee you, just the spare parts alone is probably $200. So that's how I would sell it. I don't, like I said, I don't have low end like stuff to sell you, or I would make it ready to run. But I can point you in the direction to buy the other stuff if that's what you want to do. So I will set this aside. I won't mess with it for the time being. Just let me know kind of soon, preferably. Not like today. It don't have to be today, but it's like within like the next couple days. If not, I'll post it up for sale. So, because I got to strip it off anyway. So I got to take this apart real fast anyway. So let me do that before I forget. I'm going to take this fan off. That's got to go back on. This is a custom mounted, designed, 3D printed fan mount I made because nobody makes one for this car. They just released the new version of this car, by the way. I don't know how much it is, but to give you an idea, let's find out. Cars, kits, electric. Team associated. There you go. So the new version of this car, just the kit without any electronics, $660. But that's it. Like I said, that's just a chassis, which is that. No electronics, no speed controller, no motor, no steering servo, none of that. And to buy all that new, you're going to slap probably a $70 steering servo on it, a $100 ESC, a $80 motor. You're going to be talking close to $1,000 just to get that to run. So I use this for racing, by the way. I used it in a class called VTA, which is just like what it sounds, vintage touring car. It is a spec class that runs a 25.5 motor, and they run all-wheel drive chassis. It was designed to be for these older cars that people just had no use for. So they had a minimum weight you had to follow, and you had to run a vintage body style on them of some sort. So I went with the old school AMC Javelin and did kind of like a throwback setup for that. So yeah, I mean that's kind of where I started with my business, was doing mounts and braces and stuff like that for the racing community. Because so I'll go back to this and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So as a racer, we have so much stuff that we have to slap onto one of these cars. So for example, you have to have a speed controller, you have to have a motor, you have to have a steering servo. So these three you have to have. And then to go fast, and you have to have a receiver. So then you got to find a place to put the receiver. So then that takes up basically your entire room for your whole car. Then you have to slap on what's called a transmitter for a timing system. That's what these are. And this is what I'm selling. These are like $70, $80, $90, $100 a piece. So this is to register the time when you go around your racetrack. So you have to buy these. Years ago, when you go to the track, you could just get one and they'd unclip and you'd clip it on your body post and then you'd return it after every race. Now you buy them and they stay inside your vehicle at all times. And you can take it from one track to another. As long as they're running the same style system, this works almost everywhere. So that's the timing loop that they use. So as a racer, you have to find a place for this. And then typically if you're racing, you're pushing your motor and stuff to limits with heats and everything else. So then you want to throw a fan on top of it. So now you got to find a place for these two things to fit on a place where you have no room, or was never designed to have these components on them, because they don't care about that when they're designing it, because it fits perfectly fine on a piece of paper the way that it is. So that's why I started making mounts for these kind of things, because nobody did it. So, but yeah, let me pull this aside, set this all over here so I don't forget about it. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is the AMC Javelin body. So there you go. Kind of a throwback to the old AMC Javelin that won so much stuff with Penske for cheating, basically. So you guys don't understand how much stuff I have for racing. It's ridiculous. So, just like this. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this. It's not a racing component, but like there is my DJI Mini 3 Pro, or Mini 3? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I've flown it. But like I have just random stuff all over. So I love that little drone though. That's actually one of the best investments I probably have ever done. Actually a great thing. I need to post this old radio in the vintage world. Let me see if I can't. Let me do that now. Oh, I don't know if I could ship it. I don't know. I'll leave it up there for now. Stay, car. Don't fight me. Stay. Okay, I'll put that out there for now. I need to post these crawler tires, which let's see, where's the other one? Here's a set of crawler tires I have that I'm not using. Taken, we'll get that out of the way. Let me see what this is. How much these are? This is a 1015003, which are $33 a piece. So 60. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a good problem to have. So, I mean, if your printer's set right, you don't really need it, but the glass bed, at some point, you may need a little bed adhesion. I don't go crazy with it, so yeah, but you technically shouldn't need it. So, let's post those tires. I'm gonna sell them for, I don't know, let's just do 55 shipped, because they're 65 new plus tax. Crawler. And go find a crawling group. Small scale RC crawlers. We'll do that. I don't know if I'm allowed to post for sale in here or not, but let's do it anyway. Add pictures. For sale. 2 pairs of new inbox. Pro line. 10150-03. BF. Good. Rich. Mud. Train. T. A. KM3. KM3s. .9-inch Predator super soft tires. 30, 60, let's do $55 shipped. Post, add to groups. RC realistic. Crawler. I'm about done. Alright, I think that's everything. Oh, it didn't save him. What? Oh. Wow. I keep messing up. RC. Used equipment. Extreme swap shop. True skill RC. RC Nation. Buy swell swap. Paint dirt oval. Oval RC. Ain't know how RC's buy sell trade. Scale, that's fine. Done. Did it not save it again? Why? Why? I'm about to chuck this phone because it is not saving it and it's driving me absolutely nuts. Junkies. Sure. 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 Yes, yes. This is why I hate posting stuff online. Because none of this ever goes smoothly. And it takes way too long to post stuff. By the way, I have to use the restroom now. Hold on. Done. Save. Yay. Post. Done. Okay. I'm going to switch you over to the printer real quick. I'm going to go run to the restroom. I will be right back. Give me a moment, guys. I'm back. What else can I sell? Probably should sell my mud boss. I think I'm gonna do that. Don't know how I'm gonna ship it. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Bum bum ba dum ba dum 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 dum. Get rid of this guy. I'm never gonna run it again. What? Make you an egg? Yeah, give me a second. I'm coming. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Kiddo wants me to make him some eggs for breakfast. Hold on. Ogly doggly, I'm back. I'm back. 2 farm fresh butt nuggets. So he wanted some of his eggs from the chickens we have out back. So made him some eggs. This one's kind of, I'm struggling to sell this one. So body's gonna need some work, but it's fine. Okay. We'll set this aside. I got the pictures taken. We'll get this thing posted. I don't know how much to sell it for, but I'm gonna start at $300. So. Hobby Wing, just stock, 13.5 system, RC Cincinnati. Upgraded metal internal. $2075X. Servo. Includes a. Where did it go? What did I do with it? Banditos. C3. Compound. All around with great tread. There we go. Add to groups. Okay, here we go. Got some stuff posted for sale that I kind of just takes up space. Everything else, trying to get some stuff cleaned up, getting ready for some other things happening. Hopefully, yeah, I think that's a good start for the day anyway. I need to figure out what I need to print next. I'm all for suggestions, but at the end of the day, I have a ton of stuff I need to print. I don't have... Let's look up a screwdriver holder. Actually, I can do some blue stuff because I have blue loaded. So let's look up liquids. So, PC screen capture. Let's go to Thingiverse. Or things. I'm looking for, like, liquid containers, stuff like that. So, super glue holders. Gridfinity. Super glue. I have that super glue container somewhere. Or at least I think I do. So I think it's on my desk. Let me go find it real fast. Hold on. Not the same bottle. Thought it was. Okay. Hmm. Guess I can make my own holders. I'm just looking now at this point to see what's out there for the gridfinity stuff. I do need a phone stand. Hmm. I don't hate that. Oh, I need a screwdriver organizer. That's what I needed. I knew I was forgetting something. Um, the question is, do they make something else that's smaller? Because I don't need something this big. Screw sorter gridfinity. Let's try gridfinity screw. Like, I like this, but it's ginormous. And I don't need something that big. Like, that's 1, 2, 3. That's going to be a 3x2. How big was the other one? So 2x1. I guess I will just go with that. We'll print that next. Let's download that guy. So downloads. Extract all. That's fine. And then that's going to get moved to the desktop. There we go. Oh, while we're here. I want to change my background. I need to open up Messenger this way. I'm looking for a really old picture, an old file, like really old. So I'm not going to bore you with going through my page to see what's going on. So that's why I switched you over to my keyboard. Why I try to find this old image. It's my old background is what I'm looking for, but it was a file that was created like 3 years ago. Is it not going to load? Okay. Maybe I have it somewhere else. Nope, don't think so. Okay, that's fine. Just keep looking over here. Come on, load! I'm trying to go faster than what Facebook Messenger can process pictures, basically. Wow, this is gonna take forever. I know this is boring to you guys. I apologize. We're gonna work on stream chat bot here in a minute, I think. I was way past all this and it glitched. I don't know why it's being so complicated, but it is. I know the file's on my desktop and inside the house. I just don't want to go get it. I figured this would be faster, and it's proving me wrong. Come on. We're getting close, I think. Maybe not. That's the pictures from when we built the web page. Come on. It's got to be getting close. We're now in 2023. It's got to be getting close. 2022. That's the old crawler build. That's the old sprint car body. (2022). Oh, good grief. Where are you, picture? (21). I know this is goes back a ways. I just didn't think it was this far back. But it does make sense because that was during COVID. There's the old body of the Mud Boss that I just sold, or I'm posting for sale. There's the old shock spacers. Yeah, we gotta be getting close. I have to be getting close. That's the old body. That's the old modified. It's my old stream layout. It's my old stadium truck. There it is. Finally! Only took me 10 minutes to find the picture. It better open. That's all I'm gonna say. Save image as. Let's put it on the downloads. That's fine. Open. Right click. Let's move this to the desktop. Right click. There we go. Now I have my old backdrop. This brings back old school nostalgia here. Okay, printer's still going. It's currently it might be a little halfway. Let's see. Yeah, 49% done. So it's doing its job. It says it still has does that say 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours to go. So we're going to kill 2 more hours of time. We've gotten a decent amount done today. So now we're going to work on chatbot for our live stream. So how do we do chatbot? I don't remember. But I'm using stream elements. Yeah, stream elements. So I need to figure out chatbot for stream elements. So chat box for stream elements. That sounds so weird. Streaming tools, chatbot, spam filters, banned words, quotes. Manage your bot quotes collection. Create, edit, organize quotes that your viewers can access through chat commands. Chat commands. Modules. Chat alerts. Display custom messages to users on. Okay, I don't need that. Counters are an easy way to create things. Okay, spam filters. I'm gonna leave all that off for the time being. Chat commands, custom commands. So does hashtag commands work currently? I don't know. Let's find out. YouTube? No, it does not. So why is COMMANDS? Why is chatbot not working? I'm confused. It says it's on, and if I do exclamation point, Huh? Chatbot. Chat commands, modules. Getting started. Comprehensive guide, help you with full potential. Okay, usage. The Stream Elements chatbot is a versatile tool. Okay, from basic commands, complex automated responses, our chatbot can handle a wide range. Okay, getting started. Open the command creation tool from the bot commands dashboard, custom creates tab. Okay, so if I go back to chatbot, custom commands, add a command, a new command. I don't really want to make a new command. I'm so confused. You can do this by going to your Stream Elements dashboard and ensuring the bot is turned on. Sometimes a bot might have been accidentally banned, which would prevent it from posting messages. Verify your command syntax. Okay, check command settings. I'm so confused. This is way more complicated than it needs to be. Check if your bot is currently active on your channel. You can do this by going to your Streamlabs element dashboard and ensuring the bot is turned on. So, okay, chatbot. Where? Dashboard? Question mark? Nope. Nope. Chatbot. I feel like I haven't turned it on, and I don't know why. Like, nothing screams, like, turn me on. Like, button, activate type thing. It's just... modules. I'm running out of ideas. Okay, YouTube videos. How to enable and use chatbot on Streamlabs Elements. We're gonna get struck with the copyright because I'm probably gonna watch this whole doggone thing. But
increase chat engagement, the Stream Elements join channel, and then if you want, you can either go into your Twitch chat, copy this, and paste it in your Twitch chat, or you can click this and very quickly just scroll down on this right side of the page. You can see that it says the bot is currently not in your signed up, so I'm going to log in, and then we're going to connect with our Twitch account. Now we're on the dashboard of Stream Elements, and very quickly just scroll down on this right side of the page. You can see that.
So it's saying the bot is currently not in his chat on the right-hand side on his dashboard. So if I go to my dashboard, the bot settings, the bot is in your chat part. The bot is currently not in chat. Turn that back on. I don't understand. It says it's on. Why is it not working? Does it only work... Does chatbot only work on Twitch? Question mark? Maybe. I don't know.
that it says the bot is currently not in your chat. If you see this, click on join channel, and then if you want, you can either go into your Twitch chat, copy this and paste in your Twitch chat, or you can click this little wrench button right there. It should automatically join your channel to Twitch if you just give it a minute, and right now it's still taking a little bit, so I'm just going to rejoin it and click the wrench again. And now you can see that the bot settings, part channel, are mute. If we go ahead over to Twitch, we could probably see that the bot is now connected to our Twitch channel, and as you can see on my Twitch page on the right side here, you can see that I have granted moderator privileges to the Streamlabs bot. So now you can see it's got the little sword and we're good to go. So now that the bot has been connected...
So the bot only works on Twitch. Well, that's interesting. Let's go and check out our channel. I mean, I should be live. Am I not? Yeah, it says I'm live. Why? No. 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 I'm confused. Why is it not loading my profile? Load. My video download was canceled. Please try again later. I don't know why it's not working. Go. Okay. Commands. Either way, it should be functioning because it should be working without anything being live or not live. Weird. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Is there even a chatbot for YouTube? Let's find out. Weird. Let's do this. Chatbot on Stream Elements for YouTube.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Chatbots. Every stream needs one. They not only help keep chat engaged, getting you more chatters, but they also keep the chat safe with tools to stop spammers. But if you're on YouTube, you'll need to go to your YouTube dashboard, settings, add as moderator, and you'll want to be careful here, but you'll add stream elements as a moderator.
Okay. That's probably why it's not working. So what was he
If you're on
saying?
YouTube, you'll need to go to your YouTube dashboard, settings.
Okay. Let's do that off camera real fast. So it's gonna be YouTube. I think it's YouTube Studios. Dashboard. Settings. Permissions. Community moderator? Where was that? We're adding?
If you're on YouTube, you'll need to go to your YouTube dashboard, settings, add as moderator, and you'll want to be careful here, but you'll add stream elements as a
Standard moderator. Community moderator. How do I do this? User manager. Permissions. Permissions, community moderators. Where do I add a moderator? This doesn't make sense. Stream elements. Okay. Save. Done.
moderator. I will be honest, stream elements on YouTube is a bit laggy and quite frustrating, but it works eventually and it's only getting better day by day. If you're worried about setting stream elements up as a moderator on YouTube though, I will also link their guide down below because they give you a direct link on how to do it, which is really helpful. Now, if you go to your stream elements dashboard, you'll see two buttons. If you've got everything connected, it will say part channel and mute. If you don't, you'll click join channel and you won't hit the mute button because that's just for pausing the bot in your channel, which sometimes is helpful, but for now, we don't need that. But with all of that done, you are now connected.
Okay, now let's check Streamlabs portal. Let's go back to Stream Elements. I think I can do this now. So let's go back to the PC. So it still shows that the chat bot is in channel, so I've rejoined it back in, so that's fine. So now, in theory, chatbot should be functioning live. So it still shows that on here. So let's check. Hey, chatbot's working. That's a start. So there we go. We at least have chatbot functioning. So now, let's set up some stuff.
Let's get some moderation set up because you can't expect mods to be there all the time, especially when you're starting out. You probably don't have.
Hey, what's up?
Downing63 subscribe to the channel.
I appreciate the subscription, Downing63. Welcome to the channel, by the way.
People you can trust as mods.
I'm doing a little bit of all kinds of weirdness today, so we're currently printing some stuff, but I'm also working on chatbot at the same time while we're waiting on this print to finish.
On the left, and you'll be met with 6 options. They're pretty self-explanatory, but essentially, caps protection is to stop people spamming in all caps. Link protection, so people can't post links to the worst things on the internet, such as porn, self-promo, or NFTs. Emote protection, in case someone is spamming 300 emotes at once. Paragraph protection, so people don't post the entire B-movie script. Symbol protection, so you don't end up like Gref G, who was hosting an award show to 1.7 million live viewers, where they were spamming Among Us with giant penises. And finally, banned words, so things like slurs, the worst swear words, or just the word moist and maybe kumquat don't get posted in your chat either. If you open any of these, you'll get options to customize them. They'll all have 3 specific settings in common that I need to cover for you. Timeout duration, exclude user group, and custom message. Timeout duration is how long the viewers can't...
Okay, well that kind of makes sense. Spam filters, we will turn on link protection. That makes the most sense. Symbol protection. Reputation protection, which will get rid of bots. Yeah. Ceiling protection turned on. Okay. So that's going to do those. How does he have this set?
After they break the protection rule. Exclude user group is if you want certain users to be able to break the protection rules without getting timed out. So maybe you want mods to be able to post links for you. And custom message is what the bot says to the person who breaks the rule, such as, hey punk, stop posting links, you jabroni. Now, advanced settings on each get a bit...
Okay, well that's kind of cool. But I can allow... I'll allow subscribers to do it. Yeah, I'm good with that. Enable announcements. That's fine. We'll do a minute. Link protection. Symbol protection. I'm going to put that on for all users. Put you on a cooldown. Reputation. Cooldown. Okay, those are all good. So that's all set, saved. So that should fix that problem.
Or the bot will even check the message. So mine is set to 10, meaning if someone wrote all caps, yes, it won't even check that. It won't catch that. But if they wrote yes, all caps with 8 E's, then it would catch that.
Link
but if they
protection.
wrote yes with 8 E's,
Let's set up
Imagine
commands.
being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
that I showed you earlier. But first, I have to show you how the basic default command settings work, or else you'll be lost.
I can do that off camera. I'm not going to bore you all with that. So, what else can we do? Print's still going. We can go back to that for a little bit. So let's get you over there, get you set up. We can watch the print for a little bit, chat away, do the normal stuff. I'll check my emails to see if I got any shipping information yet from Bamboo. Like I said, this is a pretty large file. I didn't realize it was this big when I created it, which I'm fine with. So let's go ahead. You guys can get this going. I can even work off camera on the chat bot at the same time. So it should start switching between these two camera feeds. I'm going to check messages. I need to hang up this car before it falls. There we go. See if I got any responses to anything. I also need to look at the hurricane, see what's going on with that. Messages, close that out. I've used all my data. Oh no. When is my data back anyway? Oh, 24th. I've got a couple days. It's fine. No big deal. Still haven't used all the filament, which is good. So, oh, I did find, remember I told you that somebody probably makes a filament fuser? They make one. I found it. It's on Amazon. Which I'm not shocked. So the hurricane is now Hurricane 4 just outside of Puerto Rico. Ugh. Okay. I'm tired, y'all. I probably should put the new spool in the filament dryer while I'm thinking about it before I forget. It is brand new, but you know how that goes. That guy in. Let that start warming up and drying out. It says it's down to 33% already, which is cool. I'm gonna try figuring this out. This chatbot stuff on my phone. So I can pause it and watch it and everything else this way. Actually, can I do it on my tablet? It's about dead though, so I need power. Power. Flip this guy over. We'll do that. Set this up. Hopefully. How does this work? How does this stand work? I don't know. We're gonna put it like that. I hope I can get it to stay there. Apparently I'm too stupid to figure out a stand. Whatever. Go back to the home page. And we're going to do this. YouTube. Search. How to set up Stream Labs. Oops, Stream Element. Chat box. Exclamation point. Go.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I was gonna say that.
Chatbots. Every stream needs one. They not only help keep chat engaged, getting you more chatters, but they also keep the chat safe with tools. They should get banned forever. Whereas if someone sends you a link to just check out a YouTube video, maybe that's just a 30-second timeout. Okay, let's start adding commands like the cool ones that I showed you earlier. But first, I have to show you how the basic default command settings work.
I am gonna mute microphone just to be safe.
Chat commands. You'll see a
I don't know why, but I can't get this to work. And it does not make a whole lot of sense. Shows how long users watch the current channel. It's like it's a Twitch command only. It's not for YouTube. It's kind of the problem. I'm coming. No, it still shows I'm connected. That's weird. Eating some Fritos for a snack for lunch, basically. Prince still got an hour and a half to go. If anybody was curious. Still haven't killed this spool of filament, shockingly. That's enough. I don't need to eat a whole lot. Oh, I didn't change the settings for this. I mean, I guess it is printing it just fine. I didn't realize that I probably should have increased the temperature on this a little bit. Let's go up 10 degrees. Actually, I am going to go AFK for about 15-ish minutes. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to go make some lunch. I'm actually pretty hungry. I'll be right back. Now I get to eat, though. Hmm. Ooh, I do have a bamboo shipping information. Sweet. So the item has been updated on Bamboo's page as paid and fulfilled. And I have a tracking number. What is that tracking number? Tracking info not found. Okay. I don't know what that is. So I would assume it needs to go to a carrier, but I don't know what carrier that is because what shipping. Oh no. Don't tell me they're using. Oh god. They're using Yin Express tracking? Oh god. This stuff's never gonna show up. Which means it's sitting whatever. We'll see. Something tells me this ain't gonna show up worth a crap. I love how people are giving me thumbs downs now on my videos. Never had those before. Whatever. Just cracks me up, that's all. I guess haters will always hate. Printer's still doing pretty good. We're getting close to the top layers, actually. I think. Let's look. Print still has 57 minutes to go, according to the timer. So it's, I mean, it's a big print, but I still haven't killed the spool, which is impressive, honestly. It did peel up. You can see it right there. It's weird. I don't know why it did that. I'm not that worried about it because the rest of the print looks fine. They don't have to be perfect, just as long as the top's semi-flat, the devices sit in it like it's supposed to. Shouldn't affect anything. I should have checked to see if the AMS has anything else extra that it needs with it, but I don't remember. I don't have a long USB cable to move another camera up, but I'm interested in doing that. Possibly, that is. I'm still tossing around the feedback idea on that one. People haven't really responded with if I should do a third view or not. So, I wonder if I can do a poll for a bot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I do know I need to make some custom holders, though, for the gridfinity. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to do here real soon. Is start modding the gridfinity stuff and start doing some custom things, which I'm fine with. It'll give us something to do. Okay. Print still looks good. 45 minutes left to go. It should be pretty close to doing top layers, honestly. It's got to be. What layer is it on? 89 of 100. So yeah, it's got 10 layers, 11 layers left to go. Top two should be top three, I think. 2 or 3, I don't remember, will be solid. And it still hasn't killed this filament roll, which is shocking. It's still got at least 2 full swipes left. I think it'll finish this print, shockingly. Like, I've printed a lot out of this, but this seems to be like a lot, which I'm fine with. It just amazes me that it can do that. So what can we do next? Should we start working on... No, we already know what we're doing next. We're doing the tool. We're doing the tool measuring device next for the hardware. And then I may switch back to silver. Do I have silver left? Yeah, I got plenty of silver left. Okay, we'll do silver next. And we'll start printing a bunch of parts for hardware. So then I can start organizing hardware. That's going to take up probably a quarter, a third, probably a quarter or less of my gridfinity system that I have on the desk. We're going to print a bunch of 1x1s. And I'll probably put some dividers in them. So that way I can put some hardware in all of them. I don't need a ton of hardware available. I just get tired of, if I needed like 2 screws, I don't want to grab my boxes and pull them out. So I can just store like 10 screws in each of them. I don't need a ton of room. So I think that's what we'll do next. We'll print a bunch of 1x1s. Wonder why my stream is not working for Twitch. Because it says it's live. Wonder why. Let's go look.
Aim it at the left one though, since
Let me turn it off and back on and see what happens. Off. So now it shows that I'm not live. Okay. I'll turn it back on. Authorize. Just chatting. Now let's see if this works. Why am I getting this error? What? Is it the wrong resolution? Studio mode. Settings. So it's a resolution issue. Why? It says 1920 by 1080. And with 60 FPS.